Hello and welcome to another video. I've just been filming a video today about 4 other teams in the area of Fife. Dunfermline, Cowdenbeath, Raith Rovers and East Fife. But right now, because they're all SPFL teams, right now I'm at the home of a lowland league team. Kelty Hearts are the new kids on the block looking to gain promotion from the lowland league into the SPFL. The 4 traditional teams in the county, or the Kingdom of Fife should I say, like I've just mentioned, are Cowdenbeath, Dunfermline, East Fife and Raith Rovers. But firstly, before we explore just kind of around the stadium here and I tell you a little bit more about who Kelty Hearts are as a club, let me tell you about what league they play in and why that's kind of significant to their recent history. They must be one of the only clubs in football history to have won a league title but not get promoted because of it, or even get the chance of promotion. This is why the SFA and other football authorities here in Scotland aren't held in the highest of regards by the fans, and that's putting it kindly. Due to the pandemic, all Scottish football was stopped in March and was decided via like a points per game system. Whereas, you know, other leagues went on to play without fans to complete their seasons, all of Scotland stopped and were actually very slow with the restart as well, and obviously still fans aren't allowed back in, and you guys all know my thoughts about that. But yeah, because of the points per game system, Kelty Hearts were crowned the champions of the Lowland League, the same league of which Berwick Rangers play in. So go back and see my Berwick video, find out about like the size of them as a club, and that's kind of where Kelty Hearts are competing at the moment. But why does that mean that people are angry with the authorities? Well, usually the winners of the Lowland and the Highland League go into a playoff against each other and then play off against someone who finished in the lower section of League 2, I believe, in order to try and basically play their way into the SPFL pyramid. Last season they were awarded the league but denied the chance to be able to go into the playoffs to get into the SPFL. Would feel like a bit of a scam, I suppose, if you're a supporter or manager or player or chairman or anything associated to one of these teams. But the top rungs of Scottish football are calling for Kelty Hearts, in my opinion, and it won't be long until they reach the promised land. It's only a matter of time before they get there, I think. And I'm about to go and have a look around and give you a little sneak peek of the stadium. I was going to see if I could have a look from round here, but as you can see, look at that in the distance, the hills or the mountains or whatever you'd class them as. Like, Fife is a naturally beautiful like place, part of Scotland. And yeah, before I just show you around the stadium, we have a sponsor. A huge thanks to my friends at buysellfootballshirts.co.uk. They have a massive range of football shirts and they've recently just dropped a whole load of new ones. So if you've seen my videos before and you've heard me talk about Buy Sell Football Shirts before and you've checked out their website before, if you check it today, first link in the description box below, there will be a load of new shirts that you wouldn't yet have seen. And the good news doesn't just stop there. Whether you're a fan of Scottish teams, Spanish teams, Italian teams, English teams, national teams, they have loads of shirts which you can get your hands on. And the good news doesn't stop there as well. If you want a discount, use the discount code FOOTY10 for 10% off your purchase. So it's an absolute no-brainer. Go check out their website. First link in the description box below is to their site. The second will be to their Instagram. So give them a follow. They post a load of good content around football shirts as well. So yeah, bag yourself a discount, get a shirt, and let me know in the comments which one you get if you do get one. I'd love to know. So yeah, the Kelty Hearts. Here they are. Apparently the pride of Fife, according to a van over there, which is Kelty Hearts branded. But yeah, just having a look here, it looks kind of like quite an accessible stadium. Like you can kind of see in, obviously, from the outside. But yeah, they're in the Betfred Cup this season, I believe, which is the League Cup here in Scotland. But I hear you say they're not in the league system, and that's because I think they had to make up the amount of teams with a few teams from the lower divisions because they didn't have enough teams to fill all the spaces or something. And I think they actually came up through being in a draw. I don't even think like they qualified. I think it was literally being pulled out of a hat. So yep, they play in the League Cup even though they're not in the league, I think. And it's because, yeah, I think because it's due to them being pulled out of a hat. So bit weird. I mean, Could they not have had some way of qualifying? I guess maybe, yeah, I don't know. They're probably one of the better teams since they won the league last season anyway, so fair play to them. They probably deserve to be in it. They have some very good players considering the level that they're at, so I think they're a very ambitious club with some very big plans for the future. But players aside, it's actually their manager who most of you have probably heard of before. He is a former Rangers, Blackburn and Birmingham midfielder. He has 43 caps for Scotland. He's won 5 league titles here in Scotland, 5 Scottish Cups, 5 Scottish League Cups and 1 English League Cup. It is none other than central midfielder Barry Ferguson. Yes, this is his second managerial job here in Scotland, having managed Clyde previously. They're a pretty new club. Well, I say new, compared to the others in Fife that were all found in like the 1800s, they're brand new. And you can see that from their badge. So yeah, look at that, 1975, a pretty new club here when you consider the age of a lot of other clubs in Scotland. And they play here at New Central Park. So Cowden Beef is Central Park, Kelty Hearts are New Central Park. Is there a connection with that? I'm not too sure. Do let me know as ever below. But yeah, you can kind of see into the pitch from here. I think they got a 3G pitch, a lot like most stadiums here in Scotland. But it looks like a really nice little kind of community stadium here, if you know what I mean. And that is the story of the Kelty Hearts. Gates remain locked, as you can imagine, for obvious reasons. And I would love to eventually come and watch a game here. And look at this, a lovely little motto on the side of the stadium: in the face of adversity, these hearts won't break. I hope you've enjoyed this little lesson about Kelty Hearts. Please hit that like button, please drop me a comment if you know anything about the team that I've missed out, and please subscribe if you're new. I'll leave some videos on screen so you can continue to watch my content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.